As we continue to follow Indiana's fight against COVID-19, we wanted to know if there are any trends across our communities. The similarities we have found. Size matters. One township has reached what experts say is the threshold for herd immunity. Between 70 and 85% of residents fully vaccinated.
Our Alyssa Donovan explains why a community like Needham Township may have a bit of an advantage in the fight.
Just under 50% of Johnson County residents are vaccinated against COVID-19, and this one small community has the highest rate of vaccination in the county.
It's just something that I wanted to do to stay safe.
Roy Fairbanks received his COVID-19 vaccine as soon as he was eligible.
I wanted to go when it was 70, but I wasn't 70 yet, so I had to wait another month.
He's one of 212 people in Needham Township who are fully vaccinated.
I think these people here have, and the people behind them have.
The farm community, which is not very big, has the highest vaccination rate in Johnson County at just over 73%. That's according to the Indiana Department of Health.
It's neat. It's neat because, you know, it's a small little town.
The city of Greenwood has the next highest rate, with nearly 58% of residents 12 and older fully vaccinated. And it may be a while before any others catch up. Staff at Johnson County's Compass Park Vaccine Clinic say there are fewer and fewer people coming in for appointments.
Definitely have noticed that the people that we are vaccinating has slowed down.
But there has been an increase in one group.
Since school's out now, and we have Pfizer, which is 12 and up, there's been more teenagers.
Like Zenith Avidia. The 17-year-old just graduated high school.
I've had COVID before, and I genuinely don't want to get it again, so might as well be safe.
That feeling of safety is something Fairbanks says he and his family have been able to enjoy for months now.
Now, since all my grandkids and everything are vaccinated, you know, it's a lot better.
I'm Alyssa Donovan, WRTV.
So why is Needham Township's vaccination rate so high? Well, there just aren't that many people. With only 290 residents 12 years and older, it's been a bit easier to reach that high vaccination rate than other cities and townships with much larger populations.
If there's one thing today's latest update on the zip code heat map shows, it's that Indiana is all over the place with vaccination rates. Some zip codes are as low as 11% vaccinated. Those are the ones in deep red. But as you can see, there are a few local zip codes that are actually approaching 90% vaccinated. Up in Westfield, the 46074 zip code is about 86% vaccinated as of today. And check this out, a zip code that's over 95% vaccinated, the 46914, that's in the Bunker Hill, just north of KOKOMO area. And while that zip code has a smaller population, it has the highest vaccination rate in the entire state right now. And when you step back and take a look at how we're doing when you stack Indiana up against the rest of the U.S. in COVID vaccination rates, we're not leading the way. The lighter blue, the lighter the blue here, the fewer people are vaccinated in each respective state. As of today, Indiana is 46.5% vaccinated. That's lower compared to states like Maine, which is now 64% fully vaccinated.
The Delta variant. There have already been a couple cases in Indiana of a new COVID-19 strain, and local health experts expect that number to only grow. Concern is growing over the new variant after it showed itself to be a more intense strain. We caught up with a local expert to get your questions answered. Brian Dixon with the Regent Street Institute says the Delta variant comes with symptoms that are the same as those of the main strains of COVID we've experienced so far in Indiana.
It's more transmissible than some of the other versions of the COVID-19 virus that are circulating in the population. And it also may cause people to go into hospital more so than some of the other versions of the COVID-19 virus.
Dixon says right now very little is known about whether this new variant can get past your immune system if you are vaccinated against COVID. But he says signs point toward the vaccine being effective against the Delta variant of COVID. The percentage of U.S. cases that are in the Delta strain are only around 2%. But Dixon says that will likely grow in the coming months. And right now, as far as actual COVID-19 activity in Indiana, the latest county-by-county map points to good things. You can see where we were about a month ago compared to now. Nearly the entire state is now in blue, the lowest advisory level. And only one of those yellow counties, Montgomery, has been flagged for increasing cases linked to people gathering together.
Investigators are still hoping someone will come forward with more details after a shooting yesterday at a KOKOMO aquatic center. Police say a fight started in the pool area and continued outside where a 16-year-old was shot. Sheriff's deputies with Howard County located a 17-year-old boy police say was leaving the area with a handgun. He was arrested and taken to a youth center on 2 felony charges, including possession of a stolen handgun. KOKOMO police are still trying to learn who took part in the fight just before the teen was shot. According to witnesses, police say at least 5 juveniles were involved in that fight. WRTV's Nikki Demetri is talking to neighbors and the mayor tonight on what's next.
This pool closed sign will remain on the gate here at KOKOMO Beach at least until Friday. That's when the mayor here says a new plan will be put into place to ensure neighborhood safety.
A lot of people are worried and concerned for their safety being out.
Monica Everett frequents Foster Park. She works just across the street from KOKOMO Beach. And Wednesday morning, she says she learned of the shooting outside of the pool involving a 16-year-old.
A lot of us walk at the park on our lunch hours. And of course, the KOKOMO Beach is a family place, so that makes us, a little apprehensive.
This hurts everybody in town just because a kid wants to shoot another kid. It's sad.
That's Donnie Bouchon. He says this is the first incident he's heard of at KOKOMO Beach, but not the first one in town.
I'm tired of all the violence. It's time for people to come together instead of fighting.
And he says it's that surge in crime as to why he's moving out of state.
This is a lovable town. Used to be. And my wife, she's been here her whole life. And it's sad we have to move away to get away from the violence.
In a release, KOKOMO police say there is a noticeable rise in juvenile incidents at KOKOMO Beach and Foster Park, further adding both juveniles and parents are sometimes uncooperative.
We've got to the point now that we're basically going to take a more aggressive stance on making the community feel more safe being at KOKOMO Beach.
KOKOMO Mayor Tyler Moore says starting Friday, KOKOMO Beach will see new safety measures.
We met with the KOKOMO Beach staff this morning and advised them to do the same, not to get involved in anything that may happen, but to give them the reassurance that as soon as they call, we'll have somebody coming.
Moore says 2 officers will be stationed at KOKOMO Beach and another 2 at neighboring Foster Park.
And we want folks to see that police presence here and have that assurance that they will be safe.
Bag checks will also begin. It's unclear if the gun used in Tuesday's shooting was ever inside the pool area.
Really, it's going to take a community effort as we continue to work to rebuild the necessary numbers within the KOKOMO Police Department.
In KOKOMO, Nikki Demetri, WRTV.
Nikki, thank you. As the investigation continues, police are asking for the public's help in hopes of providing more details from Wednesday night. We have the numbers to call either KOKOMO Police or Central Indiana Crime Stoppers in the WRTV app.
Neighbors are stunned here in Indianapolis today as well after a 15-year-old boy became the latest victim of deadly gun violence. IMPD officers say the boy was found shot and in critical condition last night near 42nd Street and Mithofer Road on the northeast side. He later died at the hospital and has now been named as Kelontae Brewer. No other new details have been released by IMPD at this point. Between January and last month, at least 4 juveniles were killed across the city. Next month, the City County Council will vote on a more than $3 million crime prevention plan. Money will be directed to both IMPD and community-based initiatives. At least $390,000 would go in the direction of programs geared toward young people. Money would also be spent on mental health professionals and on efforts to stop domestic violence.
We at WRTV continue to try to find a solution to young people getting caught up in violence. Sometimes it takes some extra attention and a lot of love to make that possible. And we've talked to people and highlighted important programs to show all of the resources that can change a teen's life. Take, for example, the Teen Works program, which connects teens with job opportunities and also provides them with training. The goal is to set these students up for success in life and help remove any barriers that could be preventing them from getting a job. Teen Works provides transportation, lunch, and teaches kids about resumes and financial literacy. It also connects them with positive role models and other like-minded individuals.
Dream Alive exposes children to different careers in order to help them reach their dreams. The effort focuses on areas of Indianapolis where the most youth are living at or below poverty level. Since 2010, they have had a 100% graduation rate, and they are now getting support from a more than $631,000 grant through Enhancing Opportunity in Indianapolis. A former school teacher is working to reduce violence in Indianapolis by opening a performing arts and music center for youth. It's called I Dream. It's set to open soon at 22nd and College. A soft opening is scheduled for June 26th.
And the City Safe Summer program kicked off last week. The program provides free activities and food to kids ages 13 to 18. It runs every Friday night through August 6th at Bethel Park, Douglas Park, and Municipal Gardens. Activities include basketball, boxing, painting, and much more. The goal is to provide something fun for teens to do while school is out. And in addition to the Safe Start program, the Boys and Girls Club of Indianapolis is offering open gym activities every Monday through Friday. That runs from 7 to 11 in the evening.
Passion with a purpose. Still ahead on WRTV, the bittersweet story behind this luxury mobile barbershop that sparked one man to give back to his community in a unique way.
Taking the work of local artists and putting it out for the world to see inside the first of its kind gallery that's bringing a little more culture to the airport. That's coming up after weather. Kyle.
And you know, we've been dry since Saturday, but that's going to change for the upcoming weekend. We've got rising rain chances. We'll talk about when that could come with some severe weather. You're watching WRTV News at 6.
From the station working for you, this is WRTV News at 6, streaming now.
Everything seems to be mobile nowadays. We have all at least heard and probably eaten food from a mobile food truck, but have you ever been to a mobile barber shop? WRTV's Megan Chin got a chance to check out Indy's first luxury mobile barber shop, which is here just in time for Father's Day weekend.
When you visit Broad Ripple, you might see a new mobile truck called New Element Barber. Inside, you'll find a fresh new style and a familiar face.
And it started on my front porch on 40th and Carrollton. Yes, here in Broad Ripple. Yeah.
That's Antoine Booker. He's no stranger to Indy or to cutting hair. From tight hair designs to hot towel facials, he's a professional barber.
When I was in college, I had flyers made in Terre Haute called Cuts by Twan.
And Antoine got his nickname Cuts from cutting lots of hair at Indiana State University. Now he cuts the hair for the players at the NFL Combine yearly. But buying and working from this vehicle is a first.
And I never would have thought that I had a mobile barber truck until 2015. That's it, true story.
And it's his dream come true. It has music, candy for kids, drinks, and more. Anyone can get a luxurious haircut on wheels. He opened this mobile barbershop in October 2020, mid-pandemic. And Antoine says he's already seen tons of customers.
Honestly, hundreds. I'm serious.
Each time, people experience down-to-earth, authentic interactions.
He's having a rough day. First time meeting this guy, we cut the music off. We clicked like that, we were just talking. And he was like, man, I'm so glad I got my haircut. I was going through something, didn't know what it was, made me feel good. I need this haircut, didn't even know you. And glad I booked my appointment, I promise. He's been here about 5 times since then.
And people leave with more than just a fresh haircut, but a fresh perspective and confidence boost.
It's not like a normal barbershop where you just go, oh, I got a great cut, it's just something special.
Pick up your feet and take their word for it.
This is somewhere where you can come and enjoy yourself and have a wonderful experience. And he's for the community.
His customers say Antoine's work ethic goes beyond the money he makes and starting a new business during the pandemic.
Yes, I'm proud of it, and I'm proud of him. I seen him struggle to get where he is now, and he made it. He didn't give up. He didn't stop. He kept going.
Antoine's motivations come down to the people in his pictures.
I started this for them.
That's his grandson and his son.
Oh, I miss him. God cut his cord. I watched Coming to the World. Yeah, I miss my son. Absolutely.
His son died about 6 months ago.
You know, we got in these streets and made some bad decisions.
And on this Father's Day week,
appreciate that Father's Day.
His son's death not only fuels but focuses Antoine's business mission to help everyone.
Because I want to change the element of just hair cutting white, black, Mexican, everybody. I want to be a new element.
Especially young men, by providing them haircuts and mentorship through work in the community.
And let them know there's other decisions we can make out here and have a better life to live. And by me starting this movement here in Indianapolis, I promise we're gonna blaze some trails in the city.
Working for you, Megan Shin, WRTV.
Great story, Megan. Thank you so much. Well, Monday would have marked Antoine's son's 20th birthday, so Antoine signed up with Pride Academy. The owner is running a summer program in Washington Park, and he'll be there cutting the young men's hair every Tuesday for the next weeks for the program and mentoring the kids there.
Another great day on the books, but we know this low humidity probably won't last forever.
No, you know, it's going to come back for us for sure. But it's been a very nice break out there. It's nice to go out and not instantly break a sweat or be able to breathe a little bit better. As we check out the view there, you can see a lot of sunshine. We're still not going to see that sun setting until after 9 o'clock tonight. 80 degrees in Indianapolis, 82 KOKOMO, and you got 83 with sunny skies there in Bloomington. The wind very light out there today, and it will stay that way tomorrow. As we look at the satellite and radar, you notice not only is Indiana quiet, but the entire Midwest not dealing with any rainfall. Now, this is going to change a little bit as we go into Friday. Already, we've got a slight risk across much of central Indiana that some of those storms could be a little bit on the